Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we are getting the breaking news for you. So the Iran's supreme leader Khamenei vows to crush rioters as Iran protests hit eighth day. Now, when a protest goes to eighth day, that means you were not able to control it for the previous 7 days. That's what it means. Okay. So we'll analyze this, and apart from that, he also has threatened to America, to Trump, and we'll see. Okay, so I'll show you the tweet from Trump and his reply, and we'll talk about it. We will do the analysis. Looks like he did not see what happened to Venezuela. So with Maduro, I guess. Okay, we could have different opinions about what happened to Venezuela. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this word. But yes, we have seen this what happened to Venezuela in the last 24 hours, right? And Maduro is now in New York. I have covered that story in my previous video. You can go and watch, okay? So it says here, will not yield to enemy. Khamenei responds to Trump threat, warns writers must be put in place. So writers here means the native Persian citizens who are not Muslims. Okay. So in Iran, so called Iran, the real name is Persia, by the way. And I guess if you know it or you don't, in the 70s or 80s, the Islamic invaders, they invaded the country just like they do everywhere. They have invaded half of the planet, I guess, or maybe more, and they just kill barbarism. That's what it is. And then they take over the piece of land, okay? Just like what they did in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh. You have like 57 Islamic countries, so they just kill barbarism, nothing more, okay? You know how it works, right? And what else? So UK is going to be next Islamic country pretty soon, and many more to come, okay? Because people are dumb in the West, and people are dumb actually everywhere when it comes to Muslims or Islam. So anyways, that's a different topic. We'll talk about that in maybe sometime later. But coming back to this news here, so Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Al Khamenei said that Iran will not yield to the enemy. I mean, laughable thing is everybody is enemy to them who is not a Muslim. That's what the irony is, okay? So US is their enemy, then UK is their enemy, whole Europe is their enemy. So anybody who's not Muslim or Islamic is their enemy by default, actually, right? Anyway, so Iran's supreme leader, blah, 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 in response to President Trump's remarks to come to the aid of Iran's protest if they were fired upon, Khamenei also acknowledged the economic grievances driving the demonstrations while also warning against the rioters. Now, when you are calling them rioters, you are actually going against your citizens. Okay, so it's not calling them Iranian citizens. He's calling them rioters. Okay, and rioters here mean that they are going against the regime. Okay, they're taking down the police stations, they're taking down the army stations, taking control over the weapons, and public is taking the matters in their own hands, and that's actually called civil war. Okay, the only way you could get rid of Islam from your country is only with the civil war. There's no second option. I don't know which country you're from. If you are fed up with Islamic regime in your country, wherever you are, and if you want to get rid of it, then simple, you have to see what's happening, okay? You cannot wait your army to fix this for you. You can't wait your politicians to fix this for you. You can't wait any police to fix this for you. This has to be taken in the hands of your own, which means the public has to come on the streets in millions. That's the only way regime changes works. I have a saying that the throne belongs to the powerful and the state belongs to the powerful, or vice versa. The state belongs to the powerful and the throne belongs to the powerful. What does it mean? It means that, if you don't show your strength in numbers, if you do not come out in millions and burn the center of the country or the parliament, whatever, and then take control, then you cannot, have what you want. Okay, now only use this power for the right thing. I'm not saying that, just do this in any country, wherever you are. Do it where it's necessary, where it is required, not for looting purposes. Okay. So yes, if you are actually, if for example, in case of Iran, Persia, they want to get rid of the Islamic regime because they had enough. They had enough of restrictions, the scarf restriction on the heads of the women and all that. Okay, you know how it works. Okay, you know how Islamic countries work. So they had enough for last 50 years, I guess, and now they want to get freedom from this Islamic regime. And Khamenei vows to crush riders. Time will tell who crushes whom. But as I said, the state belongs to the powerful and the throne belongs to the powerful. And here, powerful means who can do more violence, because peace comes with strength only, and strength, in other words, means violence too. Okay, if Khamenei kills more people, more citizens, then they will go back, and this protest will be done. Okay, but if the citizens if the citizens causes more damage to these Islamic army of Khamenei, then the Islamic regime will have to back off and fuck off from Iran. Okay, so it's all about who kills how many. It's a war, okay? There's no fucking democracy anywhere. It's all bullshit. All the countries running on democracy, they are brainwashing you. They make you stand in the queue so that you can cast your vote. That's not what you were born for. Okay, you were not born. You were not born for standing in the queue and vote for somebody else so that they can make money and make wealth while you just stay cold and poor. Okay, it's a stupid system called democracy, and I keep repeating myself again here. It's fucking no democracy anywhere. It's powerful. Power is everything. State belongs to the powerful, and the throne belongs to the powerful. Okay, if you, any community, any group, if they can come out in millions and they take control of the capital city, that's it. Then it's your country. Okay, that's what Islam did to many countries. That's what these Islamic people did to Iran back in 70 or 80, 1970, 80. Okay, that's what they did. They came out and they took control of Iran by violence, barbarism, and their typical approach. Where, right? You have seen in Syria and ISIS, and you have seen all of that. You have seen that in Afghanistan recently as well, right? So that's the only way they operate. They like to just take other people's territory and other people's women and everything else. I'm not gonna go into details now, but let's go and take a tweets of some people here. So this was your response to this was a response of Khamenei to Trump. We will not give in to the enemy, and then we have some responses coming here. So it says, "Bro, I would lay low if I were you, LMAO." So yeah, I mean, this is what just happened after to Maduro, and then I would like to ask my non-Iranian for blah blah blah. Anyways, so yeah. This is a video to Iranian people. I mean, you can see all the black penguins and yeah, let's see. I think we are in the making of some historical moves in the coming few days. Okay, I think some historic things is gonna happen, and so far, at least 30 protesters are dead. Understand one thing. One freedom fighter said, "Give me blood, I'll give you freedom." One freedom fighter in my country in Second World War said, "Give me your blood, and I'll give you freedom." And that's what it requires. Okay, the freedom comes at a cost, and that cost is not money. That cost is your blood. No matter which country you're, watching this or listening to me from, you can't pay from your blood. Then you don't get freedom. Okay, freedom has only one cost. That's blood. Either you, and that blood could be of your enemy's blood too. It's not like you have to bleed all the time yourself. No, that could be enemies, blood as well. So it's like you kill somebody before they kill you. Attack is the best defense. Okay. So it depends which country you're from, what's your situation, because we are living in an era of wars. 2020 until 2030, it will be full chaotic situation everywhere in the world. Don't expect nothing less. Okay. So yeah, Khamenei vows to crush writers and also, uh, you know, reply to Trump. time will tell. We'll see how it works out. A lot of people, I think the whole world is with the Iranian citizens, with Persian citizens. And I guess whole world knows, what's the right thing. But again, as I said, it's the people of the Iran, the people of the Persia, they have to take matters in their own hands because in any country, if you want to get rid of Islam or any of the government which is not working according to you, just come out on the streets, take over the capital of that country, and then you can choose the person you want to appoint as the leader of that country. And that's how it works. There's no democracy anywhere. Okay. It's a bullshit lie which has been fed to us for a number of years, is our whole lifetime. The state belongs to the powerful and the throne belongs to the powerful. What does it mean? The power here is in the millions of public. So if you come out in millions, then you have the power. But if they crush you, they kill you, and you back off, then you live in fear because they are powerful. Okay, whosoever will show the power, they will win, and it will come at a cost of bloodshed. Either you kill more or you die more. So it depends. In last 7 days in Iran, we have seen that. They have been taking control over police stations and army, what do you call them, army places, okay, and getting the weapons. So as they progress, as they go into police stations, the Iranian citizens, they get access to weapons as well. And so, when you go to the police station, then you get weapons, then you capture another police station, you get more weapons, then you capture some military sites, then you get more weapons. Okay, so it's not like now the people are weaponless, they have weapons too. So it has to be two-way. Either the Islamic IRGC, they die, all of them, or they flee, or they run away, or this will carry on. So it has to be the final battle. And we all know which side is the right side, what to choose, what not to. It's up to you. It's my job only to do the analysis. It's not my country, it's not my fight, but it's the fight of the world. It's the fight between right and wrong. And let me tell you one good Su mantra. Mantra means formula, or the tip, okay? When this world is created, there was a prediction that the good and the evil will survive parallelly together. Okay. So the world will never be good on its own, and the world will never be bad on its own. These two things will always exist together. If there's good, there will be bad. If there's bad, there will be good. Okay. So these two things you will see everywhere. Some bad things happening, then some good people will stand up. But you have to choose a side, which one you want to be. Anyways, you had been watching Cosmic Reporter. Subscribe, like, and share.